The chief glanced at his watch before aiming his piercing gaze at Sawyer. "Ideally, you'd choose your team, then sift through the case files to see which ones you think hold a better chance of getting solved." "Something tells me you have a specific investigation in mind, sir," Sawyer said. Mendoza nodded. "Are you familiar with the Magnolia Murders?" "Somewhat, sir. I haven't reviewed the official file, but I'm aware 3 Magnolia queens were murdered by what appears to be the same perpetrator." "Yes, the murders took place in 1984, 1996, and 2000. Your Sinister and Savannah podcast buddies have been covering the deaths in depth, which has renewed public interest. It also happens to be the 100th anniversary of the first Magnolia Queen pageant this year." "Sounds like a good time to look at the case with fresh eyes," Sawyer said. "The murders were sporadic and suddenly stopped over 2 decades ago. I'm not sure what kind of resolution we can get, but I'm hoping new DNA testing might help us crack it wide open." "I agree, Chief." Mendoza glanced at his watch again. "We'd better get started on the debriefing. I'll announce the new department and the Future Explorer program, then turn you loose to set up your new office and make personnel decisions." "New office?" Sawyer asked. "There were a couple of rooms not being utilized downstairs, so the commissioner decided to convert them to the new CCU. It's similar to the MCU, but smaller since there won't be as many officers." Mendoza looked at Royce. 2 of the community rooms down there are being converted for Explorer use as we speak, and should be ready in a few months. You'll have plenty of time to consider my offer." "Sounds good, sir. Thank you," Royce said. "Is it okay if I have a private word with Sawyer before the debriefing?" Mendoza rose to his feet and strode toward the door. "Of course. I'll need you to make it quick because we all have a lot to do."